Good morning, children. So, yesterday we have started our new chapter, Motion, Forces and Pressure, and we have learned about that motion. Today we are going to start force. So, what is force? So, force is either pull or push. Okay, to move objects in daily life, one has to either pull or push them. The action of pulling or pushing is known as force. Okay, the SI unit of force is Newton. Okay, and which has been named after the famous scientist Isaac Newton. The unit is labeled as N. Okay, so what is force? The action of pulling and pushing any object is called force. So this is SI unit of force. The SI unit is Newton. Okay, N. Now we are seeing about effects of force. Okay, the first effect of force is change in speed. Okay, first effect of force is the force can change the shape of an object. Okay, effect number 2, a force can change the speed of an object, making it faster or slower. Effect number 3, a force can change the direction of an object. So these are the 3 effects of force. If we will apply force on any object, it can change its shape. You can see the example, a boy is blowing the balloon. Effect number, a force can change the speed of object, making it faster or slower. See, the girl is riding a bicycle. And effect number 3, a force can change the direction of an object. You can see in these pictures also. Okay. Nextly, we are going to learn about kinds of force. So the first kind of force is mechanical force. You can see in this picture what is mechanical force. A force is required to pull or push or lift any object. Humans and animals apply this force by the use of their muscles, and this is only known as mechanical force. So the force involved in pulling of bullock carts by bullocks, heating an object by a hammer, lifting a bucket full of water, all are mechanical force. See, in this picture also you can get the definition clearly. Force applied by machines is called mechanical force. It used in tractors, motors, vehicles, cars, etc. The next kind of force is force of gravitation. So throw a piece of stone upwards, you will see that after some time the stone comes back. Why does it happen? It happens because the gravitational force of our earth. So gravitational force is the force which earth pulls everything towards itself. It is a force of attraction between particles of matter. And the attractive force between the two bodies in the universe is known as force of gravity. So due to this force, the earth goes round the sun and moon also goes round the earth. So this is the second type of force, force of gravitational. Now we are going to see the third type of force, that is magnetic force. Children, if you put some iron fillings on the table and you'll bring a magnet near them, you will see that iron fillings are attracted towards the magnet and get glued to it. So why this happens? Because of magnetic force between the magnetic substance. And in this, like poles repel each other and unlike poles attract each other. You can see in this picture. The next type of force is electrostatic force. This is the last type of force. You can see in this picture, it is a non-contact force like just gravitational force, except instead of two masses exerting force on each other, two objects charge exert a force on each other. Okay, I'll tell you detail in this. You'll better understand by seeing this example. If you'll comb dry hair using a plastic comb and bring it near a small piece of paper, you will see that the comb is attracting paper pieces. In the same way, if a glass rod wiped with a piece of silk is brought near a small piece of paper, it attracts paper pieces too. So this is only electrostatic force. In this electrostatic force, like charges repel each other just like in magnetic forces, and unlike charges attract each other. Okay. The next type of force is frictional force. In this, first you have to understand what is friction. Okay, so what is friction? Friction is the force occurs when two surfaces rub against each other, and friction is the force that always opposed motion. Okay. Because of frictional force only, we are able to walk on the surface of the earth, light a matchstick, make ropes and write with a pen or pencil on a paper. Okay, so it due to the roughness of the surface, friction is more on the surface. The retarding force is known as the force of friction. If the surface is smooth, the friction is less. So due to friction, the sole of shoes, components of machines, or the wheels of the vehicles get worn out. So students, for today till here, next class we'll see more.